pain, despair, destruction. Is it over for crypto? No. Normal cycle stuff that has apparently gone on for way too long. That's exactly what's been happening here, friends. I'm going to show you now this clip from Donald Trump himself, just to give you an idea of things that are playing out. It's exactly what I've been speaking about, right? Donald Trump, he's put tariffs up. He wants companies to come and deploy workers in the US of A. That's with the tariffs. And as the US dollar goes down, it's basically going to boost American GDP and the rest of the world. Check him out.
But we didn't have these problems. I had no inflation. I had a great economy. He gave you high prices. You couldn't buy bacon. You couldn't buy anything. And also, I inherited a situation with eggs. The price of eggs was through the roof. Well, now the price of eggs has come down a lot. Interest rates have come down. Gasoline prices have come down. It's all coming down. It's all a beautiful thing. I can do it the right way or the wrong way. We're doing it the right way. And I have tremendous confidence in this country and the people of this country. Tremendous confidence. Much more so than if I sat back for 4 years and had a good time.
So, friends, there you go. So, that's what's happening. I know a lot of people are looking at it. They're like, you know what else has come down? My portfolio, Sir Trump. But yeah, of course, friends, I'm having a joke here. But everything in the macro, it's playing out. You know, your gas prices, the food, and they're all just domino effects that have been pretty much just continuing from before. Now, I've shown you many times, friends, the business ISM, extremely critical just to understand that cycle. That's what it looks like, right? When Donald Trump was last in, this is what it looked like, yeah? So Pump comes in, here's November 2016. Look at this. Inflation was low and business confidence was on the way up anyway. And he was able to give us this. The business ISM went up to this. Now, when we had the 2021 cycle, we had a continuation of that. Remember, they printed heaps. So we had a lot of negative on ISM and then it went up. But we haven't seen anything like that before now. We've been below 50 this whole time. ISM comes out in 2 weeks, but it's just showing you like we're still waiting, man. We don't know when these things are gonna just finally start to tick up. It could be ticking up like right now, you know. But yeah, it's been very, very painful altogether. This time we all win. Greed 3. So Dave Portnoy, just a regular American guy. Just a regular American guy. Greed 3. Oh, man. That killed me, by the way. This time, we're all going to make it. This time. We all know there's going to be a greed 4, man. It's kind of funny, man. What I've noticed, friends, is you've noticed this too, right? We don't feel sorry for people getting rugged anymore. Just like we all know the risks, man. We know how flimsy this shit is. Everything. We don't feel sorry for anyone. We're like you can't even blame the scammers now. It's like even stuff where they're not scamming is rugging, you know, even that stuff. I mean, like, check this out, friends. There was a post here by Mr. Ignis. Okay, Mr. Ignis. He says, look at this. Crypto taught me to bet against arrogance and invest in humility. Some of the most arrogant people ended up wrecked. Do Kwon, your size is not size. Avran Eisenberg, what are you going to do? Arrest me? So I think he hacked Mango Finance. And then he like hacked it and he said, look, what are you going to do? Arrest me? He got, so RV, he got arrested. Soy Bankman-Fried, sell me all the Sol you want, then go F off. He was basically fighting against the Bears, selling Soylana at $3. He mentions Richard Hart, Craig Wright. They reach highs, become arrogant, and inevitably fall. The current administration is falling into this trap as well. So that's why people have two different personality types. Some people like super, super strong man. Some people just cucks on the other side. And there's everyone in between. So he's shown this picture of Vitalik, like obviously a UFO out and walking amongst us, having fun here. But here's the thing, man. I made a response saying like, bro, just, okay, look. Ethereum, friends, is down a whopping... Okay, check this out. From the top in June 2017, it's down 85%. Fuck, bro. 85% for Ethereum, the blue chip. After 8 years, you're down 85%. You've round-tripped 9 years. My gosh. That's what I've written here, right? Ethereum round-tripped gains back to March 2016. It's actually February 2016 now. It's actually got worse. 9 years round-trip. All those founders got wrecked prices and were arrogant, but Vitalik charts are nothing to be happy about. Vitalik also dumps on ETH on everyone, so nobody is a saint in altcoin land. We had high hopes that Vitalik would be the new gold standard though. Still bullish on ETH, man. I'm still bullish, okay? We got a freak accident. You know, ISM was meant to recover a year ago, but it didn't. You know, went back below 50, we got trucked. But yeah, man, that's it. So humility and arrogance and all these, what does it count for? Where's the humility pumping, by the way? Everything gets wrecked anyway. It is what it is. See, it's telling you, like, the cycle is the bigger force at play. I want to share this with you as well, friends. So my recent most watched video was this video. Rest in peace to MistaFuccYou. He was a meme coin trader. He unfortunately squirted himself with a water pistol. Rest in peace. I did light a candle. I've got a candle lit for him as well. Okay, hope you're watching us from heaven, sir. We do miss you. Everyone misses you. He lost his last $500 in meme coins, and he just took his own life. He took his own life on stream. Yeah, just man, it hurts, friends, because he loaded I think 3 bullets into his gun. Right, I think it was a 6-chamber revolver. He loaded 3 bullets into there. He played Russian roulette. Yeah, but this is what hurts me, man. He clicked it once, not twice, 3 times. He kept clicking until it fired. Like he wanted to go. He didn't play. So he played Russian roulette, and he just kept clicking until it blasted him. Man, that's someone who's hurting deep down. Some of you actually knew him as well. Recently he broke up with his girlfriend, so he's just in a very, very dark place. Yeah, so it's just what hurts me as well, that this scum market didn't make him a bottom signal in that moment. But maybe when we look back in the charts in the future, we will see that it was some sort of, like, you know, bottom signal right before things start to turn around. So what I'm going to do now is just show you others BTC. I know it looks garbage right now, and these are monthly charts here. I'm hoping, like, you know, at least we get some sort of saving grace up here. Like if we go up from here, I look back and we go, hey, this period of MistaFuccYou, like that was the final thing we needed. But man, it's all, yeah, that's such a touching story. He basically said, hey, if I die, make a meme coin out of me and hope you guys make money out of it and stuff out here. So it's just like yeah, man, these stories, they stick with you. That's why I'm here. I report this stuff. I collect things like this, like my own little treasure chest, keeping these stories out here. They help you match the times of what we're living through, because you know, if they can match up with the indicators and you're aware of everything, then you basically you hit a home run, which is enough to retire for everyone. Now, is Bitcoin going to go lower, friends? Something interesting to think about. You have these charts here. These are all the Bitcoin pullbacks of the bull market so far. 22%, 22% down, 21% down, 32% down. Now, we have hit actually 30% down on the dot. Okay, we actually hit down 30% where we went down, literally 30% on the dot. We could always go lower, man. We don't know. Arthur Gaze is calling for like a $70,000 Bitcoin, everything capitulate harder, but that's what they feast. Bears get very, very, very greedy in bull markets. Very greedy. Because it goes, oh, it's turning, and then it just slowly goes back up, and then yeah, that's what happens. And then, yeah, that's just how all the cycles go. That's why they go that way. So we lifted those pullbacks, right? Ours is 30% one so far. Hopefully that's the end. But also something interesting, friends. So the author, whoever made that chart, right, I actually removed his name because he blocked me. Okay, so he's got like 500,000 followers, wrecked capital. Now, see this red circle? That's when he blocked me. Okay, he blocked me in this red circle. Now, you want to know why he blocked me? He blocked me because Bitcoin was around 25,000. Yeah, 2 years ago. Exactly 2 years ago. And he was very bearish on crypto, just like Crypto Crappo. And he didn't like that I said, nah, I think you're too bearish. We flipped green, we're going up. I think you're too bearish, just like Crypto Crappo. You're going to get embarrassed when we go up. He didn't like that. So he blocked me. It reminded me, I want to share this story here with you because it reminded me every step of the way, friends, starting at this circle, every step of the way, there have been people saying we're gonna go down low, the cycle's over. Every step of the way. The whole time, Bitcoin's been green on the weekly super trend. It's never flipped red. So it's something that reminds me, right? So those people who were yelling at 15K that I was going to be wrong, 25K, 35, 45, 55. Now Bitcoin's 75, hit 75. They're saying, oh, now it's over. And like I'll tell you all the time, man. The cycle's not over until you all stop calling the top. That's when it's over. No one's going to call the top. There'll be a big, fast, explosive move at the end. No one's going to call the top. And hopefully it's a white swan where a heart beats fast, you know. But I'm just going to show you, like, think about like Sol ETH ratio. Donald Trump shooting Sol ETH up and it sits here. You can also see this more pronounced on Sol BTC ratio. Right, that was it. You know, this was Donald Trump where the dot, my green dot is. That was Sol BTC's high after Donald Trump drops the token. Yeah, everyone thought it was just getting started, right? So we keep that for next time. We wait. Now, baby dolls. A lot of people ask me this, okay? They ask me, Somi, because you never complain and the prices are going down, tell us, when is it time to start worrying? When is it time? It's a great question. And I've got many answers for you, right? They all say the same thing when there's euphoria. It's all the same thing, right? But people say to me, how low does the price have to go for you to start being worried for like everything you hold? But I don't see it like that. Okay, I don't see it like, oh, how low does the price have to go? Okay, what I see is, look, I would say when Ethereum is around the 10K, you look at your portfolio and you go, oh, that's potentially, that's like a lot of the gains I've got in this cycle. The heavy lifting is done now. Now it's like cream on top and we're gambling with the final pieces. Maybe. You know, that's me guessing that Ethereum even hits 10K. What if it hits 8? What if it goes up to 14? What if it's an extended cycle? We don't know. You see, so I'm just throwing this stuff out. But I could also show you things like, hey, when business ISM's higher, and we see a $1 billion public ICO raise, that's whatever number you get, You say there's not, when are gonna start to get worried. It's like, okay, here's the thing, like you're playing roulette, you've thrown the ball, it's spinning, right? It's not about like, when are you gonna get upset? Like you gotta wait for the wheel to stop, you know, and then you assess everything. So that's how I see it. I see it as like, we've basically, everything's already been done. It's all going to play out however it is, okay? Because a lot of people, we see how correlated we are, man. A lot of people still think they can change their fate by switching and leverage trading and following this guy and copy trading. They think they can really change their fate to do that. Most people can't. And what you actually find is most people were on their way to winning, but they ruined themselves. Because when you say they have to do something different or change their fate, what does that mean? They're selling stuff down 90%. To go buy into something else that they think is going to go up heaps. That's usually what ends up happening, right? See, when Ethereum is under $5,000, there's just literally no need to be upset. Okay? It is what it is, friends. It's literally like, it's like you have a backyard and it's windy and rainy. And you really want that backyard to be clean. You don't like all the leaves and all the dust and the tree figs around there. And you don't like the rain making everything wet. Well, like I'm telling you, okay, when is the time to assess how clean you can get your backyard? Okay, when it stops raining, give us like a day of sunshine, please, first. Okay, there's literally no point. You see, imagine someone out there in the window. It's raining outside, like right here, friends. Look at this. Here. See, it's raining outside. You're looking outside. Here's your porch. You're like, man, I really want to clean up. I really want to clean. Well, you're waiting. You know, you can't clean now. See, that's Ethereum being under $5,000. It's raining. You know, and then we've all gone through heaps, right? The business cycle, the Kippy, everything else out here. So, because I've seen like obviously. Heaps and endless events. I've done like 30, 40, 50,000 hours in markets. I don't even know what it is now. Something stupid. But I've seen all these. I can see all of these now. I know we aren't in truly unique times ever. There's a baseline of how it is, and there's a couple of twerks and quirks out here which make you think that this time is different, but ultimately you aren't. Because you have to step into each cycle and then pretend you know nothing. Yeah, that's what you have to do. So even you go to Bitcoin, right? You step into each cycle, you pretend you know nothing. You go, okay, I don't know anything about crypto right here. So what you actually find is, if you go there, what did you have to do to win? And the answer was always just keep believing. That's it. That's the answer every single time, every cycle. Stocks, commodities, crypto especially. There's no magic formula. There's no balance sheet analysis. There's no guy that comes out and says to you, hey, it's now going to go up, friend. No one ever comes and says it to you. It's literally, you have no idea every single time. You're just waiting. That's why, friends, that's why Jesse Livermore, everyone, they always tell you that all the money is made in the waiting. That's where all the money is made. And that, my friends, is why I think we should just keep waiting, right? Bitcoin is still green on the weekly super trend. You're my friend. Catch you the next one.